It's Saturday, and you know what that means. Sizzlin Summer Saturdays with EDC with DBD. What's going on, Kripple Krew? This is EDC with DBD, disabled but deadly. Happy Independence Day weekend. 249th birthday of our country was yesterday. Hope everybody's having a killer weekend. I'm going to start at the top of the comments with Gareth, member Kripple Krew Inc. My brother from a South African mother. What it do, Ginger Fisher? Member Kripple Krew Inc. Saul 7, Stephen Parks. What up? Douglas Wagner, what it do? Gabe Harlan. Projectiles are sharp. Member Kripple Creek, what's up, Tristan? Kelly's Mishmash, what's up, sis? Blind Woo Fury, member Kripple Krew Inc. Yo, what it do? William Hornbostel, member Kripple Krew Inc. Edwards, Ed Durbin, member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? King Miranda, member Kripple Krew Inc. What up, homie? Alex Kerber, yo, what's up? Great Southern Treadkill, morning. Beardo, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's up? Neil Mudd, my brother, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on? Clint Crosby, good morning. Oh, I always forget I can be clicking these until I'm most of the way through. Kirk White, good morning. I agree, definitely. Pray for Texas. They're going through some crap with that flooding. Dana, good morning. How are you? El Cap Addict, member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? How is everybody today on this fine TRM Saturday? I give this blade a wipe with my MadYocco Hank. Larry Curvin, what's going on? Yeah, just like 23 from the one cabin. Crazy. I couldn't even imagine as a parent, you know. But I hope everybody had a fantastic Independence Day with their families. Mrs. Deadly and I had a very nice and chill one, just relaxing with the dogs. Henry G, member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? Deadly daughter ditched us for the homies. Yeah, she went out and had a great day. So we stayed home with the dogs while they spazzed out. I had a dog larger than me trying to be a lap dog every time the fireworks went off. That was rather amusing. What about you? Everybody have a fantastic holiday? Cal, what it do, my man? You still got a lot of fireworks, William. Yeah, it was actually really mellow here weather-wise. Like it only got up to the mid 70s yesterday with a little bit of rain. So it wasn't sweltering. It was actually rather cool. Yeah, your dog hates fireworks. Yeah, they this year they seem to be more spaz than normal until they got so they shared a 1-to-1 candy, and that definitely helped them. Ralph Robertson, member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, homie? How are you? Good to see you. Your healer was laying on you as well. She hates them. Yeah. Our at one point I had to go to the restroom, and one of the dogs was laying on the bath mat next to me while the other dog was sitting on my feet. You Jack Russell still cowering? Yeah, our little Pitty Wiggles, she's still acting spaz this morning. Angelo, what's going on, homie? Hope you're doing well. Reminder, everybody. Let me double check that that's still pinned. Yes, it is. Okay, reminder. If you have not, make sure that you enter on the pinned comment. There's a link in the pinned comment for the entry video to win the TRM MadYocco Hank and Wuben flashlight. Make sure you've entered if you didn't already. Gons, what it do, homie? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Man, these drop on the 9th, by the way. The new Monster Ferox. There's 3 colors of shred carbon fiber, or you can get a tie show side, and they're tie frame locks over 8 inches. This is the best of their large knives, easily. I like this better than the grip, the Urban Grip, and the Aurora Rays. The ergos are much better. The reverse flick is phenomenal. You have the hidden flipper tab, and these are going to drop on the 9th with an early bird sale. So they will be already marked down 20%. Code DBD will stack another 10 for 30% off when they drop. So instead of like $239 to $279, they'll be like between 170 and 190 something. So big savings when these drop on the 9th. Hopefully I'll have this review there, a good video on this up by then. I'm mostly caught up on stuff that's here. What's everybody carrying today? What's in the pockets? I saw yesterday for folks USA carries, I saw quite a few people rocking neutrons yesterday. What it do, Chris Lopez? Good to see you, homie, at work, but listening. Hell yeah. Yeah, make sure you got those ears on just in case your name is called. I won't be doing the drawing until closer to noon Pacific, just as a heads up. So if you get tied up for a little bit, I'm just letting you know the drawing will be closer to noon, my time. Dana's rocking a porcupine and an 80-20.5. Nice, Gary. Ooh, Gon's got that Sage 6. The Microtech Hera Hellhound, and that G45 cordless hole puncher. That's a nice carry. Yeah, no worries, Chris. Civivi Elementum, Chop 2, and the Kaiser Muskrat on the belt. Hell yeah. Muskrat's such an awesome little fixie. Kaiser still keeps tripping me out on this stuff, so let me grab something real quick. There you are. And there you are. Yeah, William Hornbostel is thwacking the buster. Yay, yay, yay. Rolf Robinson's got that Concept Bison, which is one of his top knives of the year. Para 3 Light and the O Light Diffuse. Yay, yay. Kaiser keeps going between nailing the little EDC fixed blades and the carry, and then crapping the bed with giant pancake sheaths on little fixies. Like, these knives are almost the exact same size, but look at the difference in sheaths. Great Southern Treadkill has the Asher Little Buddy and Rockin' a Boss Steed. Beardo's got that Warhog and an Exothermic Technologies flamethrower. Yay, yay. Yeah, a good EDC fixed blade has really become part of my carry. Often it's Lagatha. And she just came straight off my belt. But Kevin Santer, member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, homie? Rocking a Mannix 2 and toxic green tie. Hell yeah. But a couple of the others that I really carry frequently are my Muskrat and my Kubi Bloom. The Muskrat I rock with an ulti clip, and my Kubi Bloom I rock with a scout strap or a soft loop. But I just don't get why Kaiser keeps ruining half of their EDC fixies with these big ass sheaths. What up, Clint Crosby? You got the TRM Bulldog. Yes, such a good knife. Boker Gent 2, Damascus, and a Sig Legion for Kurt White. Yay. Oh yeah, I've been watching that come along, homie. William, we'll share that pic in just a moment. No clue how to say your name again, but welcome back. I know you've been here before, even if I don't know what to call you. What is call you Cyrillic, homie? But like these knives are almost the exact same size. A perfect EDC size. And the little buddy, this pinch grip here with the way these are scalloped is just great. Like this is a great EDC fixie shape and size. But this drives me crazy. Look at the difference in size if I line those up. That's just nuts. Thomas Wheeler, what's going on? Yeah, the Storm Ridge that he's talking about. Yeah, Cyrillic buddy. That's what we're gonna go with. What it do, Cyrillic homie? The Storm Ridge from Civivi, just like the Kaiser Ursa Major, is rocking a taco. And here's the crazy thing. Let me line these two up. Civivi Storm Ridge. Here is the Kaiser sheath and the extra thickness of the Kaiser sheath for the little EDC fixie. Donnie Bless. Good morning, my man. How are you? Trouble Bunny, what's going on? I kicked it off a few minutes early because I saw people was chilling. Stephen Parks, what's going on? You haven't missed anything yet, Trouble Bunny, no. BNA, what it do, brethren? How are you? Good to see you. Aries EDC tacos only. That's right. Tristan, what it do, my man? Member Kripple Krew, good to see you. Victor Matthew, what it do? Good to see you. But yeah, we've got, look how much larger the Storm Ridge is than the little buddy. But the Storm Ridge sheath is narrow. And yeah, coffee and yay. That's how you kick it off. I had to pregame. Rocking some nice wax and flour. Taco sheaths are my main way to go, unless it's a knife like specifically meant to throw on a pack or a plate carrier or something, maybe. I did, homie. Hope you did also. 1931 Leatherworks, what's going on, Terry? Don't forget that y'all can check out Terry and MadYocco. They both got a joint venture, double wide EDC. Double wide EDC, where you can get leather work, leather gear like wallets and more from Terry. And you can get Hanks and Mad Wax and such from MadYocco. Double wide EDC. Check, support the homies. Be shady. What it do? Hope you're doing well today. But that was mud. Besides the Storm Ridge, he also just got the Ursa Major. And when I reviewed that Ursa Major, which is over 9 inches, it's a full size fixed blade. I also reviewed the Quaken, which was a very thin fixie. But the Quaken had the pancake, and the big old Ursa had a perfect taco. So the Quaken, the thin knife, supposed to be thin, disappear on your belt, had a bigger sheath than the 9.5 inch Ursa Major. Don't get it. War Room EDC, original member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on, brother? How are you? Finishing up 4 fixies. Yay. Have a good one, my man. Rip Lip, morning. How are you? I'm going to pull up the William Hornbossel build that Aries is actually working on right now. Don't forget Kelly's auction going on Instagram right now. All proceeds from that go to help our brother and sister Bluminati Ninja and Twisted Sis. Help them recover from the tornado that hit their house. Kathleen Smith, member Kripple Krew Inc. Hope you're doing better today. Mimo, what's going on, my man? iKnives, morning. How are you? Hope you're having a killer day. I'm gonna get these pictures shared real quick. MagnaCut Tagalongs coming soon. Yeah, they are. Just got your MadYocco, Hank. Hell yeah. So here's some pictures of the purple Kieranite with purple glow liners that Bush Hawk that Aries is working on for William Hornbossel right now. Just finished the sheath yesterday. And then we got some more pictures from Aries on this. Here's the other one that he's working on, the micarta with the red G10 liners. Here's William's knife coming along. Oh, that came out great. And little harpoon. Is that a pooned bloom or is that a pistol? That's a pistol. Man, that looks fantastic. Killing it, Aries. Steady killing it. Those just look awesome. Yeah, if you only knew somebody who makes sheaths. True that. We know a lot of people. Yeah, Poon Bloom. Okay, it was a Poon Bloom. Thought so. Because the pistol's bigger. And it looked like a bloomed poon or a pooned bloom. I like it. Who's getting the poon bloom? Pardon me. Gatita also, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on, sis? How are you today? You have a bloom poon? Nice. Understood. Fair enough, homie. Sounds like 18th birthday party. Jim Miller, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on, my man? Yes. Yeah, his knives are just killing it. Of course, my friend, have a killer day. Those look awesome. Sounds like a fungal infection. Trouble Bunny saying hello to everybody. She's on her phone right now, so it's hard to tag. She's not ignoring you, though. Chat is popping already this morning. If you guys haven't, do me a favor, make sure that you stab that like button like you mean it. Brand new American coming through with the Kripple Krew Inc. membership. And that went to, it's catching up on my chat. I had to switch over to the other browser to see that. Come on. We'll give him a American flag. Thank you. Oh, it just went right past it. It went to Dana. Welcome to Kripple Krew Inc., Dana. Everybody show your support. And BNA also joined Kripple Krew Inc. Hell yeah. I appreciate you, my friend. We will boom, drop some Spidey. Some nice Spidey acoustics for y'all. Dana says, I'm official. Welcome back to the crew, BNA. I appreciate you. Look at those awesome emojis welcoming the members of Kripple Krew Inc. My pockets today, I was still carrying some of the stuff from yesterday. I still had my, I know you guys are shocked that my TRM Neutron 2 was on me. Keeping the Spidey PM2 in the pocket for the moment. Also, of course, one more Pix Intel. Okay, I'll take a look at that in just a moment. Of course, Lagatha's in my pocket. Y'all know you gotta have Lagatha. And then Baby Banter Fixie on the neck. Oh man, I'm so in love with that Neutron. Jesse, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on, homie? Took the second detent ball out of your Sage. Do you like it better with the second one out? Neutron 2 with the blue tie scales. Ooh, yes. Yeah, those Cerakoted blue tie do look very good. The red Cerakote looks pretty good also. Drop shutty now for sure. Hell yeah. And then this one here was also in the pocket today. I've been carrying the Ferox so that I can drop a video on it. And it goes in and out of the pocket easier than the grip and the Aurora Rays. Your local shop has some sick new TRMs. Hell yeah. Time out for food, says Jim Miller. Cool. You've got time. We're going to be kicking it for a while before we do the drawing. Safe and Lock store. There's the shop near B&A that really does have a cool inventory. They stock some good stuff. The Ferox, Monster Ferox. If you're asking about this one, Gonzo, this is the green shred. They also have a red shred or a black. And then they have just silver tie with silver tie frame lock. But I can do a size comparison. Let me pull out my grip and raise real quick. Oh, there's one. There's the other. All right. Yeah, Victor, MadYocco he does such awesome hanks, and the microfiber that he uses inside is the best that I have felt on hanks. J1 Doobie, what it do, my man? Good to see you. These not only work fantastic, keeping your blades looking shiny, but these are actually the best ones I've ever found for my glasses. I keep one of my MadYocco hanks is only used on glasses. I don't use it for blades. Until you had to translate the one, he didn't like the Chinga los Puercos sticker, huh? But yes, today's prize will include this beautiful handmade MadYocco hank, a Wuben G5 flashlight with a head that rotates 180 degrees, the pocket clip that rotates 180 degrees, and then we have white light that's easily controlled via the knob, or we have multiple colors, a whole bunch of preset colors. Plus, we can do flashing colors. We can do a beacon of one steady color, or turn that off. We can do a dual color flash. Really nice flashlight. Magnetic bottom, so you can stick it to anything you need to. And then you get the TRM mode. There we go, maybe. Hello. Am I frozen? What is my StreamYard doing? Refresh. Internet playing with us, folks. I'm refreshing StreamYard, maybe. Maybe. Hello, Internet. Focus. And then you'll also get the TRM Tagalong Fixie from the first batch, sold out, PSP 27, and American micarta. Really beautiful little fixed blade. Awesome prize package. It seems ordering them through Amazon is the quickest. Okay, just making sure we are back. Yes, glad that Luke finally got over 1K. He absolutely should have been over 1K a long time ago. Got the Workos HDL1. Nice. Yeah, now I can do a quick size comparison for you guys with the new Monster Ferox. Move some stuff out of the way. So here's our Ferox. Here is that was me, Urban Grip. So the Ferox is slightly shorter than the Urban Grip. And here is the Rays, the Aurora Rays. It's going to be just slightly shorter than both of those, but it's still over 8 inches. And you get the rear flipper and the reverse flick. So if you don't like a front flipper and you don't like a rear flipper only, now you've got options. And with the pocket clips, this one definitely goes in and out of the pocket easier than the other two. Not that the other two are hard to carry. Mick Ranger, remember Kripple Krew Inc., what's going on? Grand Prize Greg Vanderlip, what's going on? Good to see you, homie. Yeah, the tag-along is insane, Rip Lip. Yeah, the millwork on the Aurora is beautiful. This, out of the three large ones, I think that this one is the most ergonomic, the Ferox, and the easiest to carry. Styling, which styling you like better is obviously going to depend on you. But the Ferox is easier to carry. Oh, here's the I'm on the edge. Remember Kripple Krew Inc., what's going on, homie? Paint just coming off, but you use your figures. Yeah, yay. And then of course there's also the Spectrum with a new Spectrum CP dropping on the 9th as well. I'll have that probably later today. That should show up. But here's the Ferox next to the Spectrum. As you can see, it is a bit longer than the Spectrum. Tag-along is a awesome package and coming with an ulti clip. The ulti clip is included. That's what TRM includes to attach it to your belt, and it's a perfect way to carry it. And we'll put you there. And then we got, where are you? We got one more somewhere. Oh, there it is. As I'm knocking stuff down. There we go. Up KSK, what's up, homie? Good to see you. Yours didn't come with the lanyard for some reason. Gotcha. This one does have the lanyard included. The leather lanyard is included. Those Lynxes are nice. I won one of those from a G-Bog giveaway, and I gave it to the Deadly Daughter boyfriend. Great knife. He carries that still. Yeah, here is the premium Fair Monster collection. And CP. The Glideman is, yeah, the Glideman has been one of my favorite premium knives since I got it, just because the ergos make it my favorite to use. Gareth gifting a member of Kripple Krew Inc. to Rick's Knives. Hell yeah. Welcome to Kripple Krew Inc. Thank you for the support, brother Gareth. Give you some Glideman's acoustics. Yay. Appreciate that. Sterling Stoots, what up, homie? Good to see you. Rick's back in the crew. Yay. Ron Dobbins, member of Kripple Krew Inc. How are you today, brethren? It's good to see you. I didn't carry a fixed blade very often, Stephen Parks, until just a little over a year ago. I got the Kubi Dust Devil, And from then on, I've carried an EDC fixie every day. And I have over a dozen now. And just, I always have one as part of my carry. If you like the looks of the Glideman CP is even more comfortable to use because of the micarta. This is, out of the bunch, it's currently my least expensive Monster. But this is the one that I reach for more than the others to use, just because it's so comfortable. Whether you're back here to get some reach or up here where it just melts into your hand and disappears. Smoked meats and fireworks day, that's a hell of a day. Yeah, the Glideman CP is killer. And now we're gonna have a Spectrum CP. We'll see how that goes. That'll be here, like I said, hopefully later today. But there's the current Monster collection. We did nice and chill, just really keeping the dogs mellow. I hope you had a good one as well, homie. Yes. I do as well. Especially Lagatha. Lagatha's on the belt, right in front of the belt buckle. It's just too easy to pull out and use and put back. She's the prettiest little shield maiden that ever was, and gets more use than most of the folders. But yeah, it definitely comes down to finding how you like to carry an EDC fixed blade. Like me, I prefer to have it clipped so that the handle is directly in front of my belt buckle. That way I can always get to it and draw it, and it's easy to find and put away. But you know, some of them, some folks prefer pocket dropping an EDC fixed blade, like in your right front pocket, or maybe clipping to the inside of your waistband. So it really, you got to figure out how you like to carry a fixed blade. But once you do and determine what the proper size and shape for your carry is, it's hard to go. I feel naked without a fixed blade now. My carry yesterday, Ron, I had the TRM Neutron 2. I had a full USA made carry yesterday with the TRM Neutron 2, the PM2 Warren Cliff Rendition, the Lil Native and 20 CV, MagnaCut and Ultim Hodeca Warning, my Lady Lagatha, a MadYocco Hank, and my father-in-law's Leatherman Sidekick. That was yet my American carry yesterday. Cooked some lobster and burgers. Oof. Yeah. Horizontal to the left of your buckle. Yeah. Yeah. Mine's on the left side of my buckle, with the handle pretty much directly in front of the buckle, so that with my right hand, I just reach down and barely pull and it's out and ready to go. One of the reasons I like it being carried there is I think of weird situations, like if somebody came around and grabbed you, wrapped you up from behind, had their arms around you and your arms were trapped. Well, you can still get your hands to right in front of your belt buckle. So Jason Beecher, what's going on, homie? He's working and lurking, so he can't tag everybody. I agree. The Ultim Bloom is well worth it. I mean, the micarta ones are also. Whether you prefer micarta or Ultim, the Bloom is a great EDC fixie. You can get them on the Kubi website right now. And like I believe Casey, Neves Knives, a couple of people have discounts for the Kubi website that bring it down to around 60. But when these get back on White Mountain Knives, code DBD will drop it below 50 most likely. I think I paid $48 for this on White Mountain Knives after code DBD. Bloom was your first Ultim? Hell yeah. Ultim Knives number 20 and 21 will be here any day. I can recounted the other day and I'm at 19 Ultim Knives. But numbers 20 and 21 are on the way. At your daughter's 8th birthday party with an AirPod so you can be part of this? Hell yeah, Rip Lip. Well, I wish her a happy birthday. Go USA is what Casey said to use. Okay, thank you, Matt. If you are going to pick this up right now on the Kubi Knives website, use code GOUSA. I have polished Ultim on 2 knives, and I really do like it. You know, most of my Ultim is milled, but I do have polished Ultim on a Wixco and a Penguin, and I like both. I definitely want the midnight fixed EDC from Jack Wolves with the Ultim. Yeah, I know you have a lot of Ultim accessories for sure. Yeah, I've got my 2 Ultim drivers and a bottle opener. But other than that, most of my Ultim stuff is knives. Yeah, I love my Ultim drivers though. CountyCom still has my favorite driver set. Because you can get the Ultim, the titanium, or the brass with a ton of bits. And they're a fantastic price with EDC with DBD code with using the code. Ran USA yesterday with the masses. USA Today we back on our BS. Got the Homer Zoo Rex, the Stonewashed Compadre, a Blessed Pride, Crazy Cat Forest Hank, and Forged Ice. Stony It Up Saturday. Yay, yay, yay. Go USA didn't work on the Kubi site. Is it Knives Fast? You know, it's definitely cyclical. Just it's one of those materials, just like everything else, that it gets popular. Everybody puts it on something, and then it starts to peter out for a little bit. So it blew up like plunge locks did for a minute, and now I think we'll see a little bit less of it, or used in different ways, like grab. This one. I think we might see a little bit less full Ultim and more like inlays and stuff like that with other materials. But y'all know I love that Ultim. I The first time I saw Ultim was on a knife that Tri-State had. And I liked being able to see the action of the knife. And at about the same time, I ordered these scales from River's Edge Cutlery. They're Cerberus made in the USA scales. And I ordered the Blade HQ exclusive Ultim Deca. And so I put Ultim on and bought one with Ultim at the same time. And I have been hooked ever since. Like I said, I'm up to 19 current knives. And I don't see myself slowing. One of the Combat Bees Ultim drivers, those are nice. A couple of different Ultim wallets. I need to get an Ultim wallet. A friction folder Ultim beard comb. Hell yes. Ultim sliders, spinners, Ultim handled pry, Ultim worry stones. I like it. I really want to get an Ultim wallet next. Ron Dobbins. Much appreciated, my friend. Appreciate everything you do for us. Thank you, says Ron Dobbins with the $2 super chat. I appreciate your support, my friend. Much love. Here is some DC acoustics. DC salute for you. I did tell my homie DC that I would remind people that through today, everything on the DC Blades website is marked down, dcblades.net. I don't have like an affiliate code or anything with them, but I really like their designs and I like the two guys behind DC. I do have some more models coming to show you guys, but this Glaurung is going to be one of my top 10 budget knives this year. And right now you can get the silver carbon fiber shipped in $80 shipped in the US. The black carbon fiber is $70 shipped, and the G10 is $65 shipped. Awesome, EDC. And they're on sale today. All of the stuff on their website is marked down, including the Ceto, which they only made 120 of. The remainders of these are marked down. The Dirk Pinkerton and DC Blades collab Vendetta Pical is marked down, and they only made 100 of those. And then the DC Blades Sting, they only made 60 of those, and those are on sale as well. Yes, that was as soon as I saw the arcade light, I liked the concept. It was just going to matter, the deciding factor to me was going to be on how these scales actually felt. And they feel great. Feel really great. Yes, that would be sick, Gabe. That would be sick. Yeah, the Ultim Deca, that's a Blade HQ exclusive. You have the County Com Ultim Mini Nightshade. That is one of the best fixed pocket knives you're going to find, folks. The Ultim makes it very lightweight. This well outworks its size. The crossbar lock feels great. I have mine tuned up to the tightest setting, but this is a phenomenal knife from County Com and Boss T. They only made 500 of them, and they've been sold out for a long time. This one is number 477. So Jim Miller is trading one of these. These are killer collab. And black Ultim as well. Yeah, there is yellow and there is a red, but I've only seen it used for eyeglasses. I really want to see it used on a knife. Hot Pixel, what's going on? Hope you're having a killer day. But yeah, the polycarbonate scales that the Arcade Light is using are way better than any FRN. They feel to me as good in hand as G10 or Ultim. Very strong. And I am really looking forward to pimping this out with purple tie accessories. Have a shilling cutter and LMAX? Yes. Yeah, yeah, your uncle has loved that mini nightshade, Ron. The shilling cutter. I want to get one of the LMAX ones. I have both sizes of nightshade. And getting this, I don't have Ultim glasses yet, Mick. I need those next. Kneel to the Mac member, Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? The shilling cutter with the Vanker lock. It has the best ergos of the three Vosteed shillings. It actually has probably the best ergos of any of the shillings I've used. I've checked out the CJRB, the newest one. I don't remember what it's called. It's a button lock, and I wasn't that big of a fan of it. I've checked out the Cobra from Fentiso. I've checked out a few shillings, other ones as well. The ergos on this are the best. Sasaya, that's the other one I checked out. I actually had it here, and I just ran out of time to shoot a review on it before I had to send it on because I had a lot of stuff show up. So I didn't review the Sasaya, but it was my least favorite of the shillings I checked out so far. This one is my new favorite shilling. Not the orange G10. I'm just not a fan of it. And I would want the LMAX. But I do want to get one of these because it is such a fantastic working blade shape. The way that it just points at whatever you're cutting is great. And it's a lefty model. Oh, yeah. Paul Mills, what's up, homie? How are you? Here's a reminder, folks. If you haven't, I'm going to move these fair monsters out of the way now. If you haven't, make sure that you go to the pinned comment, click that link, and make sure that you are entered to win today's giveaway. We are going to be giving away a TRM USA made tag-along fixie. These are sold out. TRM kept this from the first batch specifically for the Kripple Krew. They said that they wanted to say thank you for your support. So they kept one just for the Kripple Krew. They let me choose which sheath. Bladed Ginger, what up, homie? Thank you, Ron Dobbins. Hit that thumbs up, everybody. I chose the taco sheath instead of the pancakes. Tacos over pancakes all day long. Comes with the ulti clip and the lanyard. Then you also get the Wuben G5 flashlight and the MadYocco Hank. Make sure that you've entered on that video. If you haven't already. Yeah, TRM makes beautiful knives, and this is such a nice little EDC fixie. The size is great. It's a comfortable 3-finger with like a half here, but the leather lanyard will give you that 4-finger control. But very, very nimble. Easy to get down and use that tip or that belly. One Moon Collective, member Kripple Krew Inc. How are you, homie? Hope the review. Dana says, now I'm hungry. I'll have to talk about tacos and pancakes. I hope the physical therapy's coming along, my friend. But yeah, beautiful size. Robo Stevo, what's going on, homie? And this first batch that they made of these, they made in PSB 27 steel, which is it's a powdered form, or a spray form, I should say, of D2 produced by SB Specialty Metals. They claim that it's 3 times better than D2, but it does produce a much, much finer grain structure than like an ingot form D2. And so it's supposed to hold an edge even better and be very tough. Only the first batch is going to be made in this steel. Going forward, they're Magna Cut. Nick Martino, what's going on, homie? Going forward, they'll be in Magna Cut. Well, at least the next batch. We'll see what the third batch is, because Magna Cut is not going to be made in the United States, so they might end up changing again. But this is definitely, besides a great user, kind of a collector piece, being from the first batch. That micarta and the leather are going to patina and should tell the story of your carry. I haven't put this in pocket because I didn't want to put the ulti clip on and mark up the leather. I'll let the winner be the first one to carry it. I believe that's the plan, Dana, but I don't. I know that's the plan, is for it to be made in the U.S., but not quite. I don't know until we see it actually make it to production. Robo dropping the tips. Yeah. It should also develop a little bit of a patina. It's D2 is not fully stainless, so it might develop a mild patina. My D2, where I'm at, it doesn't. I keep mad wax on my D2, and I haven't had any issues. I'm doing fantastic, Nick. How are you? Seems like everybody's typing all right today, so it doesn't look like anybody lost any fingertips yesterday. That's always a plus. Mrs. Deadly was laughing at some of the emergency calls that were being posted on Facebook. Yeah, you'd think people would learn not to hold mortars in their hand, but Lancelot Loop waiting for that. Nice. Nice. That sounds like a good time, Nick. Scott, what's going on, homie? Keeper of the knife tube schedule. Scott definitely makes life a lot easier trying to keep up with live streams. If you're not following my knife journey and the YouTube schedule on Instagram, you definitely should be. It makes it much easier to find stuff to watch. Yeah, big shout out. He does a lot of work. When I first started trying to watch lives besides G-Balls, I was like, man, how does everybody know when all these are going? How does it? And then somebody linked the schedule, and I was like, oh, well, that makes it easy. And if you have a live stream, a regular live stream that you would like to have added to the schedule, all you have to do is reach out to Scott, and he will help you out, get that on the schedule. Also, if you upload videos at a regular time, then you can let him know that, and he'll put that on there as well. Yes, a lot of people on the Darwin list from fireworks. Cool. If you have like a schedule and you know when you're going to be uploading or going live, all you have to do is let him know and he'll make sure it gets added. I know that I know that a lot of people have found my lives because of Scott. Really appreciate the way he helps the entire community. I know most of the 1 year giveaway stuff has been received. There is a couple more items that will be shipped out this week, and then that will be all caught up. So if you are waiting on something, you'll get it this week. Absolutely, Mick. If you haven't, do me a favor, stab that like button. Word, Nick. I thought I did, but I will. I'll get that to you today. Brando's Blade and Outdoor Gear. How are you? What's going on? I did have a good 4th. Hope you did as well. This is absolutely the best community, Scott. Oh, show. Stab it. Stab that like button. Ten toes in. Yay, yay. TRM, that's not just the knives either. It's the people there. From Les and Marianne down to Iron and everybody else that helps, Hillary, everybody. They are all awesome. So amped to get your crew wear smock. Woo! That's gonna be dope. Be Shady wonders if anybody's chasing anything or on the hunt for a specific blade. Shiv that like button like I owes you a pack of ramen in the commissary. Yay. Don't bet on spades if you ain't gonna pay up. Trying to find an operator ProTech SMG. Yay. Yeah, the big fixie is, that's just not for me. I'm sure it's a very well-made knife. But it's really not my style. But everything else they've made, I want. I want, even though I have a Neutron 2, I want a frame lock now. Yeah, the red line, that's what it is. Any particular PM2 you're trying to get? Got your rock scale for the shaman with the backspace. Oh, that's going to be nice. That's going to be nice. Your Neutron, you can tell, won't leave the pocket for a while. Yeah, it's such a light knife that you can carry it in anything. Tonto or Warney, yay. Yeah, now that I have my Warney, I got to get a Tonto. Custom tough knives too. Oh, that's sick, Scott. I want to check out one of those javelins. That little titanium dagger. Yeah, yeah. The more you add to the grail list. TRM, I saw people that were reviewing TRM knives, and I saw them on G-Ball, I saw them on Neves. I saw a lot of different channels with TRMs, and I thought they looked nice, but I didn't quite think they were for me because typically thin doesn't work too great with my hands. My hands cramp up on. That's why I couldn't hold a bug out even after I put nice scales and a clip and everything on it. I couldn't hold it. And when I first got to check out 3 TRMs because Brand New American sent me his Neutron, his Atom, and his Shadow, oh, I fell in love. The the ergos on this are just perfect. So that even with it being so thin, I can use this constantly. And I brought in the Bulldog via the pass around. And just like BNA said that he thought they might, TRM reached out to me and asked if they could send me a Neutron for a long term review. I never expected the lizard skin tie to show up, but the lizard print 3D tie feels so good in hand, and I have been hooked on them, just hooked. They when they sent this, they also provided a 10% discount code, a 10% free shipping. And you guys, the Kripple Krew, have used the hell out of that code buying some TRMs and scales and accessories, which is why they reached out and said that they wanted to say thank you and donate a knife. So, big shout out to TRM, Three Rivers Manufacturing, TRM Custom Knives. Fantastic folks there that do care about this community. Yeah, yeah, it does look beautiful. I want a shadow. The bulldog is nice, but I love the blade shape of the shadow. They're not making those anymore, but that's one that I'm gonna want. Yeah, that one I don't know either. I would have to ask them about the HRC on the Javelin, and I don't even know what titanium's supposed to be at. I haven't checked out any of the Dawns. Yeah, it was Ron. Yeah, they reached out to me and asked if they could do it. They said that they wanted to thank the Kripple Krew. They refer to you guys as the Kripple Krew as well. Yeah, Marianne reached out and said that they wanted to say thank you to the Kripple Krew. Yeah, your G10 or yeah, that is it is it G10 or I thought you had the rich light. The red rich light. I don't know. I thought for some reason I handled the red rich light. Must be tripping. Shadows starting at 150. Yes, the utility slim looks awesome. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull that up and just show it real quick because it is a cool looking knife. Berg Blades Utility Slim. Let me. All right. This is the utility blade that I really, really want. The Jake B creates all look like fantastic EDC pixies. I haven't checked them, but they checked them out, but they look cool. Absolutely will, Rolf. That's awesome. Yeah, she is very, very cool. Yeah, where is let's show the utility slim from Berg Blades. Everybody's doing a utility blade. But this one, if you've handled the Berg Blades Mini Slim, it has awesome ergos, little chode of a knife. And now they're doing a replacement, a replaceable utility blade version of it. And this thing is going to be wicked cool. You can get them in G10. You can get them it's a tie frame lock. You can get them with G10 or micarta show sides. They have a tie show side, I believe, that you can buy. Yeah, I'm going to pull up the original Mini Slim real quick. I got to check one of these out. And this was such an awesome little chode fifth pocket knife. That utility slim looks really cool. Protect integrity. Yeah, the price isn't too bad. Yes, more HSC than a jugular. There you go. Between 35 and 39. Huh. Yeah, it's not definitely that titanium dagger is not one that you're going to be sharpening all the time. It's just one meant for puncturing when needed. This is just taking a moment to remind War Room that Donnie Bless is currently in progress on his Ripley. Oh, ooh, ooh. The Best Take Beehive looks really cool. Devo Nip, awesome knife. I got to check out the Nip Light and the Nip Slip. I want a Nip Slip. That's one of my favorite slip joints that I've ever checked out is the Nip Slip. The next one that I want to check out though, the only slippy that's truly on my grail list at the moment is the ABW. There's a lot that I would love to check out. I would like to have a Jack Wolf slip at some point. I have the Benny, the locking Benny, which is such an amazing knife. And I would like to have one of their slips at some point. I really want to check out the new Gateway Barlow, the new $70 Jack Wolf. The nip slip is high on my list, but the ABW slip joint is the only one that is on. It's the only slip that's on my grail list. Dude, your chest buster Ripley is so dope. If you have picture handy that you want to send real quick, I'd share it again. It's been a while since I showed that one. Hey, have a great day on the edge. I hope you have an awesome weekend. Thanks for hanging out. Pork on the smoker looking really good. We've got a lot of people that can help get you set, tell you what you would need, inexpensive. Jimmy Crow would be a good one. KDK would be another good one. Beardo and Bladed Ginger are all good people to talk to about setting up. Dark Water also. Yes, the Surge P is another cool one for sure. I forgot about that one, but the ABW is the one that's on my actual Grail list. Yeah, I think the Jack Wolf budget, that Gateway Barlow, I think it looks beautiful. And I want to see it and compare it because that's only slightly more than Rosecraft's in D2. Well, actually, it's the same price as this. Where'd I put you? Did I put you back in the Grail box when I cleaned up? Or not in the Grail box, in this box. Yes, I did. This one with the stag from Rosecraft Blades is $75. It's a beautiful slip joint, so comfortable, and I love the Clinch River blade because I can choke up in here and I can use this more than a normal slippy because I'm not going to close this on my hand. So I want to compare that Jack Wolf Gateway Barlow to Rosecrafts, which have been my most recommended slip joint up until now have been Rosecrafts. Yeah, from what I've seen so far, people say they're awesome. Yes, I love a choil on a slippy. Another fantastic one is the cotton sampler from Rosecraft Blades. I want to get a cotton sampler too because that one also has choil. Come on. Maybe. Hello. Reload. Reload StreamYard. Internet's have fun. It's on a stream, so of course it's today. I'm still here. Give me a or is it my up? We're still here. Don't go anywhere, folks. This isn't over. All right. Looks like I'm getting back. Okay. Okay, hold up. I'm almost back in. And there we go. I'm back in. All right. Kevin Tuck, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on? Beardo. Oh no, don't worry. I'm not going to disappear on me. We are going to make sure this goes through. Our giveaway. Why did you comment? Why are you doing that? I switched to full day. It's not you, Gabe. I'm gonna blame Robo. Lou's not here, so I can't blame Lou. So it's got to be Robo's fault, right? Yeah, Lou must be with his PO today. Otherwise, he'd be here trying to win a knife. These Ginger. These Rosecraft leather slips for like $15. Pretty decent for just a, a standard slip. Nice quality, stitched. But always remember, we have folks like 1931 Leatherworks, Dogwood Creek Leather, and so many, Lancelot Leather. Oh gosh, there's just so many in this community. If you need custom leatherwork done, and you can hit up Terry right through Double Wide EDC if you want to get some done by Terry. New North USA. Oh. So does anybody have anything that just recently showed up? New knife day? What's the most recent new knife day? For me, it would have to be the Ferox. Check my IG. Yay, here we go. Oof. Oh, there's the Gateway Barlow. TRM dropped Mike Adamiri Hollow on E-Knives and Mukumi. Yes, those are so nice. Chris Lopez snagged one. Hell yeah, Aries, welcome back. Here's a blue carry from Jim with an Aries EDC. One of those Gateway Barlows. And a Saviti Dogfish. And here is the beautiful Barlow with the wood. Those look great. Last new knife was a glow-in-the-dark pyrite light. Hell yeah. Artisan Rebel. Very cool. Vosti Mink. QSP Dolphin. Ooh. Garrett. Waiting for the Null V2. That's a good one. 4 knives on Thursday from Pickled Steel. Yep. Can't go wrong with Pickled Steel. Beardo got the Hunter, the Warhog, and 2 Freyas. The Kubi Bloom is so well done. Mud got the Kaiser Ursa Major and the Civivi Storm Ridge. Last new knife day was the Crew Carter Pair 2. Oh, nice. Knife Nut 69. What it do, homie? What it do? Member of Kripple Krew Inc. Right before we went live, you got a Martin in carbon fiber. Yay. A Schilling Cutter Nail Max and a Quaco. Ooh, nice. Above the TRM is the Ferox. This is the Ferromonster Ferox. This drops on the 9th with 3 shredded carbon fiber options or a tie show side, tie frame lock. This is the nicest of the full size. This is the second best ergos in the lineup next to the Glideman. Want a Caveman? Yes. And then they bought the Inmate. Yay. Yeah, I want to get, now that, I have the tag along was yours. Yay. I love, oh, that's awesome. My Aries EDC Spike Lagatha. Aries carrying the Concept Thunderhead and the Nafslander 4 Sheep's Foot Pixie. Nice. And got the Arcade Light, Kubi Bloom. Yay. I need the Talarui too. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, your Ty Dimko. Gateway Barlow coming from Emo. Crewwear Smock. Oh, that's a good one. That's a damn good one. Something like the Talarui, Oh, that'd be a great birthday present. Yeah, Landers have fixies. Yeah, I have. I love my custom Aries EDC Spike and my Kubi and Aries EDC Bloom. Hell yeah, Kevin. They're fantastic little flashlight. Really are. This is the first light that they've sent to me. They sent one for me and one for you guys. And I really dig it. 180 degree head, 2 to 400 lumens. Ooh, that's a nice one, Cal. The pocket clip is awesome. Magnet, nice and lightweight. Colored lights. I really like it. It really is Aries' fault that I got so hard into small fixies. The first time I saw his Blood Kieranite Bloom, I loved it. And after getting the Kubi Bloom, I do want to get an Aries EDC Custom Bloom Cliff next. My next Aries will Bloom Cliff with 6 scales. And I don't know what steel yet, but I'm really looking forward to eventually getting an Aries EDC. Answering earlier question. Small fixes are great. They are. To finish answering the question about the Ferox, there we go. These drop April 9th. Code DBD during the early bird period will give you 30% off. Malcolm Holt, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on? dropping these from between $239 and $279 all the way down to like $167 to $190 something. So it'll be huge savings when these drop on the 9th. Lurking with a migraine? That's no bueno. Hope you feel better. DC Rickerson, what's up? Welcome. I know, Nick. It's been going in and out. Internet's messing with me. But we're about to do our giveaway here in about 15 minutes. I was going to push it closer to noon, but I'm going to do the giveaway right about 11:30 Pacific. So if you have it, and if it does go out, I will get right back in. So don't worry that this will end before we do the giveaway. DC, I don't believe I've seen you here before. So absolutely welcome to the Kripple Krew. We are doing a giveaway today for this TRM EDC Fixie, the Tagalong, the MadYocco Hank, and the Wuben G5 flashlight. There is a comment pinned with an entry video. Make sure that you leave a comment with the correct hashtag, and we will be drawing that video from that video very shortly. I appreciate it, Bladed Ginger, but with the way my StreamYard is acting up right now, I'm just not gonna mess with it, homie. This Tuesday, or this coming Thursday night, TNT, you're absolutely welcome to join. You know, I'll be going on Tuesday as well, like always, Tactical Tuesdays. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you popped in, DC. I'm glad you popped into a live. Speaking of Bladed Ginger, I want to remind everybody, Gareth HB gifting a membership to Kripple Krew Inc. Much appreciated, Gareth. Seeing, I'm letting this catch up on the control room to see who got it. We will give Gareth some of those awesome Cardington Bluetooth blades. Bluetooth blades picking up the new membership. Welcome. And here is some acoustics. Jim Miller. Whoops, it's not letting me highlight. Here we go. Grab the comment. Jim Miller gifting 5 memberships to Kripple Krew Inc. Going to Angelo A. Steinman, Cooper Mills, Just Nate, and TKE. I appreciate you, Jim. Everybody show some emojis while welcoming the new members and thanking Jim for his support. Awesome Cardington acoustics. Yes, we will get Bladed Ginger on to talk about the Cardington and what he's got working, because these are available right now on the DEF CON website. Titanium M390, awesome leverage lock, very fidgety, finger safe. Dwayne, let him in. What it do? Good to see you. TKE, what up, homie? How you doing today? Matt, you can get these in multiple anodized colors. Bladed Ginger himself does the anodization on these, and they are his anodizing looks great. The knife is fantastic. Mick Ranger, ain't no party like a Kripple Krew party. Let's go hit that thing live. Much love, DBD and crew. I appreciate you, my man. I really appreciate you, Mick. Thank you for your support. Always. One of the OG members of Kripple Krew Inc. Ken Faulkner, how are you, homie? Some of those awesome acoustics for our boy Mick. Aries EDC sending a picture of that glowing. Check out William Hornbossel's hawk glowing. Here's another one that Aries finished up. Oh, that looks so comfortable. Ginger Fisher, member of Kripple Krew for 6 months. 6 whole months. I appreciate the support. Thank you, Ginger. You guys, it really means a lot. Not a prospect anymore. It really means a lot. All the support you guys give. Yeah, the yoke though, coming along sick. Don't forget, folks, make sure that you enter the pinned comment because we will be doing that giveaway in less than 10 minutes. If you have not entered, get your entry in. And we want to make sure that this is not like poor unprofessional dad's TRM giveaway where the guy had to keep redrawing for a TRM. I'm going to grab some water. I will be right back. All right. And that means a lot to me. I really appreciate that, Ginger Fisher. I do. Thank you. You know, that helps more than you guys know. It really helps because for me, obviously the number one cost is shipping. I bring in stuff through the pass around to be able to share with you guys, and I try to do as many giveaways as I can. And your memberships greatly help me with the shipping, and I appreciate it so much. It makes it easier for me to be able to keep giving stuff away. Drinking coconut water right now. That helps, definitely helps hydrate. Absolutely, homie. I know it, Mud. Robert Willoughby, what's going on? I can't remember if I've said hello. I think you might have just popped on, so that's why I'm saying hi. That's awesome, Kane, and very, very much appreciated. G-Ball was my the first membership I ever paid for. And I still maintain my G-Ball membership always. Ginger Fisher gifting a membership that Kristen Noble received. Thank you, Ginger Fisher. You know what? We're going to do TRM acoustics for that. TRM acoustics. Thanking Ginger Fisher for the gift. Much appreciated. Paul Mills. Welcome to Kripple Krew Inc. Here's some more TRM acoustics. Oh, it sounds so good, doesn't it? I appreciate the support, Paul. Very awesome. Absolutely, Dana. This community is such a great group of people. And it's great to see how the community always comes together to try to help folks. You know, like what was done, just to name two. All the help for Blade Walker and for Blue and Sis. Just this community is amazing. One of the best washer knives out there. Are you talking about the Neutron, or am I missing a different part of the conversation? Talking about the washer knives. Absolutely, Gareth. Keep going to do the salute as well. Nice. What's another one that has some good acoustics? Here's another one that sounds good. Does Scott N have a tag along? Oh, it was the Neutron 2 you're talking about. Yes, I agree. Absolutely one of the best washer knives out there. Their level of fit and finish, the tolerances on these knives are just nuts. Jim Cox, member Kripple Krew Week. What's up? What's up? Says I'm just here for giveaways. Caleb, member of Kripple Krew Week for 5 months, says love the Kripple Krew. Hi, y'all. Can't look at the screen. Oh, Caleb's having a bad day, so he's not going to be tagging everybody. But you know he loves everyone. Post my phone number. Let's do a call-in show. Oh, very true. That was what initially hooked me on needing to get a Demco in my own collection, was hearing their acoustics on other channels. That sound made me need a Demco. And the Shark Lock is still my favorite lock on the market. Definitely my favorite lock on the market. Oh. They just sound so good. Sneak the tag along into Canada. Yay, yay. Yeah, I need an 80/20. That's my top production grail. I need the Nano Shark. I want the Nano Shark badly. I love the Shark Cub. But what Demco really needs is Demco needs to make. Oh, that sucks, Spook. We're doing it like now. I have the 80/20. You know, I would be fine with just about any of the steels they do on the 20s. Yeah, we will. I'm gonna pull up the comment picker. Let me get the comment picker that I like. All right, I'm gonna share this screen. You know what? I'm going to do the comment picker on this browser instead. YouTube random comment picker. Commentpicker.com. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to share the screen, folks. Let's do this giveaway. If you guys are ready to do the giveaway, give me a DVD in the chat. Knives, what's going on? Give me a DVD in the chat and we will get this going. I am going to share. Jster, what's going on? Welcome. I'm going to share my screen. Boom. Okay. So, videos. Unboxing the all-new TRM Tagalong. Here is our entry video. We will get the link. We'll go to random comment picker. Post said link. Everybody can see it. We will filter duplicates. And we will do hashtag Kripple Krew. And we will do spinning names, and we're going to do it for 13 whole seconds. Make people build up the suspense. How many comments do we have? 82 unique comments. All right. Good luck, everybody. We are spinning. This is for the TRM Tagalong Fixie, Wuben G5 flashlight, and MadYocco Hank is slowing down. Who we gonna be? Alex Kerber. Man, that's a sweet knife DVD. Great choices on the color of the taco sheath. I think they go together well. Thank you all so much for this opportunity. And of course, it says Kripple Krew because otherwise I wouldn't have pulled it. Congratulations, Alex Kerber. Are you still here, Alex? Yes, you are. Ooh, ooh. Congratulations, Alex Kerber. He says, what? That's awesome, homie. It was when you continued the comment, it was at the end of it. Recount. You're welcome. And big shout out to TRM Custom Knives. Big shout out to MadYocco and to Wuben for making this possible. Now, you're going to become a TRM fanatic. That's a weird way to pronounce my name, says Beardo. Such an awesome little knife. And just to show you, like I said, it comes with, well, you get a TRM sticker with Tycoon on it, a TRM notepad and pen, leather lanyard, and multi-clip to mount it. Perfect package. Yeah, TRM is so awesome. Larry Kurgan, what's going on, homie? Good to see you. Hey, no, I appreciate you guys always hanging out, always supporting. Thank you for always coming to the lives and for commenting on the videos and everything you guys do to support me. I appreciate. No, Stay Deadly is at the end of every single short. Yeah, in the middle of the short, it said Kripple Krew. Well, if you entered both, then you were entered. Yeah, because it was just pulling for the Kripple Krew. So you were entered. Oh, I'm sure Terry knows some cool knots for a little leather lanyard. Oh, you thought you were the only one that had it right. You were like, oh, I was in it. Well, tell your daughter now she owes you a TRM. Nah, you never stop trying. We need real members of the community in the giveaways, not bots and randos. I have the Deadly Daughter boyfriend tie most of my lanyards. Oh yes, we will be doing more giveaways soon. Focho, homie. Oh, gee, like gas station quality. Speaking of folks, don't forget the gas station knife war 2025 is currently on. There are some others that have been that we have seen that have been purchased and that will be coming in soon to be reviewed, along with Mud's entry. But this is Mud's entry into the gas station knife war of 2025. We have a big old glass breaker. We've got this 4-part bottle opener that'll probably bust the glass top off of any bottle before it opens it. We have the longest pocket clip in the world, tip down, the Satan's anus of carry. And then we have, I shit you not. And then we have an assisted blade with only one thumb stud and the rainbow finish that makes it just break paper like it's barely there. Ken Faulkner, yo, the $10 super chat is hugely appreciated, my friend. Here's some acoustics for you. Thank you, my friend. The support is greatly appreciated, and it definitely helps out. That would be really cool. Yeah. Thank you so much. And the deadline on this, we're going to go ahead and let this run for a month or two. Give people time to find the perfect, their entry for the gas station knife war. And I bid $5 on the green bottle breaker. And I think we're gonna have some fun with this. I can get a reverse flick off them holes. Whoops, because of the assist. Sometimes when it's not just sliding in my hand because of that pocket clip being in the way. Oh, too funny. I'm looking forward to seeing what else we get in here for this. This is going to be fun. Put this bad beast back in its box. Boom. Razor Tactical Survival Knife Series. The good news is you never have to worry about resharpening that blade because it's not sharp to begin with. So it'll always stay dull. True that. Yeah, he found it at the at one of our local pipe shops. It dulled for your safety. Hell yeah, Tristan. Much love, homie. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off now so I can go grab something to eat. feeling a little hungry, and we've been going for almost 2 hours. I truly appreciate everybody's support. Big congratulations to Alex Kerber. And thank you guys for sticking with me, even with the all of the internet issues. And that's another reason I'm going to go ahead and shut this down now, is because of my internet issues. But I hope the Kripple Krew knows I got much love from my Kripple Krew and my EDC familia. I hope everybody has a killer rest of your weekend. And don't forget to support everybody else that goes live throughout the weekend. The best way is the Knife Tube schedule. One more time, shout out to our boy Scott for trying to make it so we all know what's going on. Had a blast today. I always love chatting with the crew. Until next time, folks, stay safe, stay frosty, and most importantly, stay deadly.